Good evening, boys and girls. It's Sunday night once again, Sunday the 8th of March 2020. A warm welcome along to tonight's United Kingdom talk. We've got the bingo coming up in 15 minutes' time. Oh, we've got new prizes tonight as well as the hat we got for the main prize. This is the 9 o'clock game, okay? We have now beanie hats as well. Check these out. Even if you want, I will even let you have the one that I've been wearing. Yes, beanie hats, blue. There's some more colours of these coming, by the way. We got black ones coming. I think it's some white ones. I think it's white and black coming as well in these over the next few days. Maybe for the next bingo. No bingo next week. I'm away next week, okay? We've also got the clock, okay? This is for the 9 o'clock game. And also, I think you're going to want this in these times of difficulty and troubles, boys and girls. We are tonight giving away a lucky winner, should they select this as their prize, a toilet. Not both of them, no. Absolutely not. No, dear. We are giving away today a toilet roll, should you choose that as a prize. Now, I have to tell you, in order to get this at the cheaper rate at the post office, I will be squashing this down so that the little circle in the middle becomes flattened. Okay? Just be warned. When it arrives, it will be flattened slightly, which doesn't which doesn't affect the operation. And it's like when you take a new car in, right, and it might have something slightly wrong with it that you don't like, and then they say to you, oh, but it doesn't affect the workings of the car or the mobile phone or the television set. I've had that before with a mobile phone years ago with Orange. It was with Orange. The the answer phone symbol, okay, that was on permanently. It wouldn't go off. So I rang them up. Well, it doesn't affect the workings of the phone, so we're not going to do anything about it. Oh, well, thanks very much, mate. Much appreciated for the kind customer service there, dear. Customer service, that's what we want, dear. Good news also, the text-in phone is now working as well. So those of you that might want to claim your bingo prize by text phone rather than typing in bingo up there when we start the first game at 8 o'clock, that's fine. You can text in as well. As always, 1.5 minutes to text in for your prize. And if you don't, then you've missed it. All right, but that's coming up a little bit later on the show. Let's say hello to some of you early adopters this evening. Good evening to Mick Davenport on this wonderful Sunday night. Not particularly cold, is it? Huh? I've not had the heating on at all today. Not at all. Not even when I woke up in the morning. I've had a nice day. It's been a beautiful day here, down here in the south, in Bracknell in Berkshire. Yep, lovely day today. A bit of a heavy shower, I have to say. That happened on the way back from church, funnily enough. I went through Richmond Park on the way home from church today. The sat-nav told me to go that way. Usually I go down on the A3. Which is like A3, M25, M3, or A3, M25, Chobham, depending on which way. If I see it's busy that way, I'll go through Chobham, which is a lovely little place. Very expensive there. I couldn't afford to live there. Very expensive there. But today I logged in at church just as I was leaving, and it told me to go through Richmond Park, which is actually my preferred route. But on a Sunday, the cyclists. The cyclists in Richmond Park, which is it's not massively huge. I used to cycle around there when I was a child. Oh yeah, I used to cycle all around this park. It was easy enough, except there was a bit. I think it was Kingston Hill, where it's a really steep hill. And as a sort of younger person, much younger, sort of 16, 17, 18, 15, we used to just go out on our bikes on our own. Me and Peter Watts, my friend Peter Watts. And we'd go around this park, we get to this hill, and we'd be able to go up it. But older people, they would have to get off their bikes and push it up this hill, which wasn't short. I've got to tell you, it's not a particularly short hill, and it's hard going. Really is hard going. So we go around this park, and it was all very nice. But on a Sunday, it's rammed with cyclists, absolutely rammed with cyclists who are not on the cyclist path. They're on the road. And as I say, the whole park itself has a speed limit of 20 mile an hour, and they stick to it, right? You get stuck behind a cyclist, and it's a bit of a nightmare. It's slow. It's very slow going through Richmond Park. So although it's very beautiful, not a particularly nice drive. And I come out at the other end at Richmond Gate, Star and Garter, which is now Posh Flats. It used to be a hospital for people who had hurt themselves in various wars and perhaps lost legs and arms and that sort of thing. I think it was sold off, and now that's Posh Flats. Again, something that you and I could probably never afford. Really expensive, but it's the position of them. You see, they overlook the Thames on Richmond Hill, just opposite Richmond Hill Hotel, which I've been for an afternoon tea in there. That was we was the only ones in there. We booked this afternoon tea, me and my mate, about a year and a half ago now. I think that one we did. We were the only ones in there. We got good service and all. The food just keeps coming. Yes, that's what we like. No small packets, thank you very much. And I noticed the river was very, very high. The Thames was really high. And I went across the bridge to, I think it's Twickenham on the other side of the water. So you got Richmond on one side, which was busy. A lot of people out and about doing stuff. And restaurants, all busy. You cross over, then there's Twickenham. I think it's Twickenham there. And again, the restaurants absolutely chock-a-block. This would have been round about 12:30 in the afternoon on my way back from St Joseph's in Roehampton. See, they've stopped the handshaking. They've stopped the water. Hardly worth going if you can't snog someone halfway through in mass, is it? No more snogging at church. When I say they offer each other the sign of peace, everyone snogs like that. It's awful. I have to fight them off. People walking across the organ. They were like cats walking across the keyboards, dear. Shocking. No more shaking hands, dear. Not while the coronavirus is happening. No. So, as I say, lots of restaurants and that open in Twickenham and Richmond, and then a little bit further down the road, you get to St Margaret's. Yeah, it's not as posh as it sounds, I don't think, to be honest. Looking at some of the ghastly people walking around there, dear. And they were all hiding. This is when the rain started pouring down. A bit of a shower, and I did feel sorry for all the people hiding under the going out bit at the train station. And then onto the M3 again, where it was pouring down with rain. Came back here, had a little bit of lunch. I had my homemade spaghetti arrabbiata. Yes, please. Although that was lucky I was able to make that, because yesterday I went to the supermarket on the way to work. Pub was very quiet last night in the pub. I felt sorry for the drag queen, actually. But on the way home, on the way to work last night, I thought I'll go Sainsbury's. That's on the way there. I don't like to go shopping on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. That's just a nightmare on the best of days. Even worse now with all this panic buying going on. Stupid people. Baskets and baskets full of stuff. Honestly, it's like Christmas all over again. Baskets full of stuff. Or trolleys, rather. Trolleys full of stuff. Anyway, so I went in there with a little list. One kitchen cleaner, one kitchen foil. And I managed to get the kitchen foil. I mean, not nice to eat, though. You can't eat kitchen... Well, you can, I suppose, if you try. Have you ever put a piece of kitchen foil in your mouth and chewed it? You get all these electric shocks, don't you? It might be something to do with my age group and our metal fillings. Our mercury fillings. Even though I can feel the poison coming out of the mercury. This is what sent me mad years ago. The mercury coming out of the tooth fillings, dear. Oh, yes. It's all right, you youngsters. Oh, it's not white enough. I'm not having that in my mouth. There's a bit like that in it. No, we had metal fillings, dear. Metal mercury fillings in our heads. And we've still got them in here. And this mercury is slowly seeping out, seeping. It's seeping into my blood, dear, and sending me totally and utterly mad. That's what it does to us. When you see old people, not necessarily, I've just classed myself as an old person. I can't believe that now. Is 57 old? Is that old? When you see older people and they're going around and they look a bit mad, that's what it is, dear. The mercury fillings. Not like you lot. All the little young people out there. Oh, do you like my new filling? Well, you can't even see it. It's so white, dear. They match it to the colour of your teeth. Judging from some of you watching this show tonight, I wouldn't imagine if so that white filling is probably more brown than it is white. You dirty people, brush those teeth immediately and wash your hands first because of coronavirus. They match it up, they mix it up, they push it in your tooth with a little metal rusty nail, don't they? When you go to that dentist, that's the first thing he does, isn't it? You go in there and he's got that rusty nail and it's poking it in your teeth. I'm just going to check your teeth now. And he gets this rusty old nail out on his stick and starts poking in your teeth. And he calls out to the nurse next to him, doesn't he? You know, yep, 15, that's okay. 14, yep. 13. And then he says something in code so that we don't understand what it is. 13, I don't know what he says. He'll say something. And that which probably means yank it out as quickly as possible with a pair of pliers. That's what it means, dear. But we don't know that because we're not dentists. I like it when you ring up, don't you? Ring up. They ring up. You ring up the dentist. Surgery. 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 That's all they say. Surgery. Poke, poke, poke with that thing. In our days, and then they used to pour mercury directly into your tooth, and you'd have to wait for it to dry, wouldn't you? Not now. They got this white plastic stuff, and he pokes that in, and then he puts this little pretty light on. I think it's blue. It's either blue or red, this light. And they poke it in your mouth, and it's lighting up this thing, and it feels nice and warm. It's quite a nice sensation. See, we could all have our very damaging to the nervous system and sending us all mad mercury removed from our mouths. But the trouble is, you know when he's got that drill? When he's got that drill in there, when he's got that drill in there, little bits of mercury might fire out and go down your throat. Even more dangerous. They end up stuck in your kidneys and all over the place. And you know the only way to get stuff out your kidneys is to wee it out. And that, apparently, people with kidney stones, that's quite painful. You think it's bad enough with a kidney stone? Imagine trying to wee out a piece of solid metal, which is what the mercury would be if you swallowed it. Very, very dangerous. Not nice at all. Don't go to dentists. Very, very dangerous. Just keep brushing your teeth and you won't have to go. Take full notice of whatever the health industry are saying. Thank you very much. All right, we were reading messages, weren't we? Oh, we've just got a super chat in. Who's just sent me a super chat? Mick Davenport has sent a £14.99 super chat. Thank you, Mick Davenport. Can you pre-order an XXL black? That's already been done, actually, Mick. A $14.99 XXL. Please don't do that again. No, you just happen to have ordered something that's coming anyway. Please never ever try and pre-order something because there might be something wrong, or it might take weeks to come, or I simply might not decide to order them if there's no requirement on. But actually, that is on its way. We've got an XXL black T-shirt on its way. Okay, so thank you very much there. All right, now where are we? Let's just read some of these other messages coming through. We've got the bingo in 2 minutes. We'll start the bingo on time, even if we don't get down the messages. All right, my darling, I'm sure you understand. Paulie H, good evening to Paulie H. Hello to Mandy Davenport, Matthew Van, Gavin Bash, Joey Millen, Tony King, Fran Green. Let's go down. Mike Rees-Ponto, evening to you. MP Dodsworth, evening. Hello, Gavin. A filthy peasant in the house. Greetings, Yvonne Lemon, Diane Jeb, Luke Trott. Sometimes I say the same name a couple of times. I don't know what I'm doing half the time here. Again, it's the mercury in my head. That's the problem, you see. Seeping out from those fillings. Hello to Emily G. Good evening, Emily. All right, Stephen Petty. Hello to you. DJ Craig is watching in Turkey today. Hello, they do good haircuts in Turkey. My mate's been there a couple of times. Yeah, he likes to. I've never been to Turkey myself. He's going to have his teeth done over there. Ooh. Are you going to get the mercury removed? Hello to Finley Trott. Hello to George Bond. High Grade Gaming there. There's our Lee Toby. That's who does the T-shirts. He's already got a black XXL on order there, and he'll do them when he's got time to do it. I don't rush anyone. Ray Reynolds is a celebrity carrier. Bring me toilet rolls. And what's a celebrity carrier? I don't know what... Oh, yeah, you sent me a message like that yesterday. I don't know what that means, Ray, what a celebrity carrier is. Don't know what that means. You must explain more. You must explain more, okay? There's Roy Brownlow is in the house. Is that everyone I've said hello? Gary Reese-Ponto, good evening to you. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is the third time I've worn this, actually. Now it's got to be washed. I'm having to recycle shirts at the moment because I'm not to my sister there, unfortunately, for another few days, for another couple of weeks. David in Hemel there. Hello to Patrick Murphy. Evening, Patrick. Virginia Gonzalez, evening. Let's try and get everyone's name in before we start. Ryan Gordon in the house. Michael Lawrence, evening, Michael. I do between the two games, all right? And then we'll have to just jump down there. Is that everyone? Scrolling very quickly. There's Amelia. Right, I think I've got everyone's name. Sean Pye. Hello, Sean. Hello, Sean. There's my nephew, Gary Butler. And are we there? Oh, there are lots of pictures of pigeons and things. There's Steph Diamond. Evening, Steph. I'll try and give you all a name check before we start. There's Rachel. Hello, Rachel. Good morning, Rachel. Michael Pullman. Good evening, Michael. You need to register for the bingo, mate. There we are. Because you're often there when we're playing. Alrighty, that's everyone. Let's start tonight's bingo, boys and girls. It's bingo time. All right, you should have all have had your bingo tickets. I must say, I usually send a bingo ticket to myself. And for some reason, it didn't get to me. I don't know why. Well, it did. It said it had a virus attached. I don't know why. So hopefully you've all got your bingo tickets today. And let's bring up the bingo board. There you go. Have a look at your ticket. If you've got number 91 on the ticket, please speak now. Okay? Well, please don't speak now. Please cross off that number on your bingo ticket. Immediately do that now because number 91 won't come up. All right? To claim your bingo prize, you need to have all the numbers. We've got a couple of new viewers as well, including Callum, I think. Callum there. Hello to LaBelle. Evening, LaBelle. Yes, you need to cross off all the numbers to win the bingo. As soon as you've crossed off the last number, you've completed all the numbers on the ticket, shout bingo nice and loudly in the chat box or text it. I don't often mention the text for bingo winners, okay? But I will start doing that because I wasn't kind of aware, but there are people there that are silent viewers. They are also playing the bingo. People who keep in contact by email or something like that, but for whatever reason, don't want to be in the chat box. You can now text in, okay? All right? And I'll probably mention, I might not even mention your name if you win. All right, I might mention just your first name, but not your whole name, because people like to just be quiet and not be involved in the chat box, but they've got just as much right as winning as everyone else. Okay, you've got 1.5 minutes to claim the prize if you win. I know who's won. Their name comes up in front of me, but I won't tell you. It's up to you. I will stop the game. You've got 1.5 minutes to claim your prize either on there or on the text messaging thing. Okay? All right, if you don't claim within that 1.5 minutes and we've moved on to the next number, if you claim after that, it's too late. It may be that there's some sort of delay in the system. Maybe your message doesn't get to me, or you're watching it on a bit more of a delay than everyone else, or your text message on the phone doesn't get to me within that 1.5 minutes. If that's the case, then I'm afraid not my fault. Once we've moved on and you've lost it. That's the same for everyone, okay? The only time where that's an exception is that if number 91 is part of your winning line and I haven't seen it. I have to manually check that. It's a bug in the system that I can't do anything about. So it's the only time if we've moved on and then you claim, right, but number 91 is part of that line, all right, then you will still get it. That's the only time that will happen. Alrighty, boys and girls. Here we go. Eyes down. We're looking for a full house. The prizes for this game are one of our exclusive I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner pens, or 2 of these stickers, 2 of these United Kingdom Talk stickers. There we are, over there. or a United Kingdom Talk keyring with slight spelling mistake on the back. All right? Eyes down, boys and girls. Bear in mind, There is a 30-second delay thing on the chat box. You can only send one message every 30 seconds. Don't be tempted to use up too many messages when you start getting quite close to getting those numbers. Because again, if you've used up your message, you won't be able to send one and you'll miss it. If you miss it, that's your fault, not my fault, okay? And then once we've moved to the next number, you've lost it. So be very careful. It's all right for the first few minutes, but then I wouldn't send too many messages. Keep your option open so that you can send that message when you win. Here we go, boys and girls. First number, eyes down. 8 and 7, 87. 2 and 3, 23. All on its own, number 5. 1 and 2, 12. 1 and 6, sweet 16. 8 and 6, 86. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 6, 76. All the ones, legs 11. 3 and 9, 39. 4 and 5, 45. 8 and 9, 89. 5 and 3, 53. 1 fat Chris, number 8. 3 and 5, 35. 6 and 5, 65. 2 and 7, 27. 4 and 6, 46. 2 fat Chris's, 88. 1 and 8, 18. 5 and 7, 57. Oops, what have I done there? All on its own, number 1. 4 and 9, 49. 5 and 1, 51. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. 7 and 8, 78. 5 and 6, 56. 80, blind 80. I'll be in a travel lodge this time next week. So excited. 3 and 7, 37. All on its own, number 9. All the 6s, 66. Clickety click. Oh, Rachel's not having a good time, are you, love? 3 and 6, 36. 3 and 8, 38. All on its own, number 3. Someone texting the phone. Let us know who you are so I can put you in the system, all right? I've just got a number there. 8 and 1, 81. 1 and 3, 13. Boris's Boudoir, number 10. 8 and 5, 85. 7 and 1, 71. 4 and 1, 41. 6 and 3, 63. 5 and 8, 58. 8 and 4, 84. 40, blind 40. 1 and 5, 15. 'All on its own, number 4. 3 and 4, 34. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo, woo! It's Jenny. Jenny's texting in. Thank you, Jenny. 5 and 2, 52. As a matter of interest, Jenny, did that text come through quite quickly from when you sent it? All the 7s, 77. 2 and 9, 29. 7 and 9, 79. 2 and 4, 24. 7 and 4, 74. 1 and 9, 19. 2 and 8, 28. 8 and 3, 83. All the 3s, 33. 4 and 8, 48. 4 and 3, 43. 3 and 1, 31. Someone's very close. Very close, and that was very close for you. I can see your name at the top there. I won't say who it is, you know who you are. 60, blind 60. 1 and 7, 17. 1 and 4, 14. Top of the shop, blind 90. Unless, of course, you got 91. 5 and 4, 54. 8 and 2, 82. 3-0, blind 30. 7 and 5, 75. 7-0, blind 70. 6 and 8, 68. Oh, you're so close. There's a lot of you so close now. 7 and 2, 72. Not that one. Gosh. 7 and 3, 73. We have a winner on 73. Let's bring up the bingo clock, boys and girls. There it is. Hopefully that'll work today. The clock doesn't always work for some strange, unknown reason. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. Who is winning on 73? 1 minute and 30 seconds. Thank you, Jenny. Just texting in there. That's excellent. There we are. let's just... what an idiot. I've just deleted your name off there as well. I meant to put your name in there. I deleted it before you got there. Right, who's won? Let's see who's won. Not my sister. Oh, what a shame. Not my sister today. Who's won? Come on. Hurry up. Chop, chop, my darlings. Chop, chop. 55 seconds left. Yes, let's stop the clock. Mick Davenport has won the bingo. Thank you, Mick. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let the clock run down because I think it needs to complete its cycle. Because last week it just got where we stopped it. It got stuck there and it wouldn't restart. I don't know why that is, but we'll let the clock run down while we're checking the numbers. Congratulations, Mick Davenport. LaBelle's doing the shimmying, aren't you, love? Shimmy LaBelle, baby. Shimmy, 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 baby. Yeah. Here's the winning numbers for Mick Davenport. 86. Congratulations, Mick. Pleased that you've won. 86, 74, 4, 11, 9, 12, 29, 36, 73 was the last number. 71, 63, 14, 10, 48, and 88. Congratulations, Mick. Congratulations, Mick. Now, why have you said, don't be nasty, brother Sharon? Why have you said that? What did I say at that point that was nasty? Or did you feel that you just needed to text something because your fingers are feeling lazy? What have I said that was nasty there? What have you been? You're a right snowflake, aren't you, sister? The slightest thing she gets offended by. Snowflake. So, can we have snowflakes directed at my sister, please? I want to see snowflakes typed into the chat block now. Sharon, snowflakes, immediately, please. I failed to see what I've said that was nasty then. You just look for offence. You're looking for offences, aren't you, darling? Look up. It's all right. I'll give my shirt job to someone else, my dear. Plenty of people want to iron an international BBC celebrity type person shirts. Thank you very much. Mick, what would you like? You can have a couple of stickers, a key ring, or a bingo pen. The bingo pen colours. I think you've got all the colours, haven't you, Mick? He's got a shrine. I've got the shrine here. Has that run down? There we are. That's reset now, isn't it? Okay, let's just actually just a second. Let me send out the next lot of tickets while I'm doing this. Change game. 1 moment. Game 2. There we are. Bingo. Email. There it is. Change game. Game 2. And sending the emails. Oh yeah, baby! Send those emails. Here's the colours I've got, Mick. We got green. And these are the ones that say I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner. Green, yellow, white, and blue. Green, yellow, white, or blue. One of those colours. That's all I've got left at the moment, my darling. All right. I'm going to run these right down, and then we get some new pens. I think I'd like to carry on doing the pens. I think it's a nice little thing. Especially it says I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner. Okay. When I have them redone, I'll do them with the year 2020 on them. All right. So they'll be slightly different. It's nice to have a slight difference sometimes, and that kind of works, doesn't it, quite well. While we got you on here. As he's with us live, if people are with us live, as you know, we do the birthdays at the end of the show usually. But if people are with us live, then they do get a special live little happy birthday, don't they, Mr. Michael Lawrence? Oh yes, my love. Blah, 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 blah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Michael. Happy birthday, my darling, all right? Big happy birthday from baby Chris. Yes. There we go. Mark Jenkins has just texted in. Never played before. Just checking the text as I am dyslexic and I can't do the chat. Yeah, that's right. Well, for someone who's dyslexic, you've managed to spell that remarkably well, I have to say, Mr. Mark Jenkins. Thank you very much. Was Mark Jenkins someone on Dynasty? Was it a character or an actor on Dynasty? Remember Dynasty? Oh, I used to love the opening to that. That thing that used to come up, didn't it? Like a flower. Da, 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 da. My favourite ever Dynasty scene was when Crystal and Joan Collins... Oh, God, what was the character she played? Joan Collins had a fight in a glass shop. Oh, my God, it was absolutely hilarious. The funniest thing I've seen on telly. Anyone remember that? The fight in the glass shop between Crystal Carrington and Alexa. There we are. There you go. Thank you. LaBelle has sent some pictures. I haven't seen those yet, LaBelle, I don't think. I might have clicked on it, but I haven't looked properly. I've had a lot of bits and pieces to deal with. Lots of pictures coming in from various people. What was it on? Was it on a... I can't remember now. I'm not keeping up, to be honest. I've got so much stuff coming in here. It's difficult to keep up. No, I don't remember seeing that yet, actually. Haven't remembered seeing that. No, I don't. Let's have a look. There we are. Snowflakes coming towards Sharon. That's your own fault, Sharon. That's your own fault, darling. You seem happy that I didn't win. Is that what you're moaning about? Of course I'm happy you don't win. Of course I am. Because when you win, it looks like I fixed it. You know what people are like? Right, okay. So let's think about it another way. Say I was Richard Branson. I'm not far off the amount of money he's got, to be honest. You know, I only live here on this ex-council house so that I fit in with ordinary people. I could be in a big map, probably the size of Buckingham Palace, if I wanted to. I just choose to live here. I quite like my neighbours and that, and, you know, it's a nice little garden. It's all right for what I've got. But if I wanted to, you know, I'm sort of on the same level as Richard Branson, you know, with his money and all that. Now, look at it this way, sis. And Martin and Gary, actually. Look at it this way. Look at it this way, right? If I was Richard Branson and I decided to have a raffle and the prize was £100,000 plus a trip in the intergalactic starship thing that he's got that's going to be flying people around the Earth soon. That's the prize. So the raffle goes ahead, da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba, and they do it all on the telly and it's live. And who wins? And he wins the raffle. Or a member of his family win the raffle. Now do you get it? I mean, I don't understand why you can't understand that. Do you get it? If he won the raffle, what would you say? Oh, it's the thing. Oh, you start that screeching again like the banshee. Oh, I can't bear it. That's why, you see. So, yes, I was pleased that you didn't win. Thank you. Now, let's see what else are we saying here. Good morning. There's Heidi. Hello, Heidi. Pain and suffering for Mandy Davenport. I'm going to have to send you around to my sister because she needs pain and suffering today. Absolutely does. Pain and suffering for my sister. I hate to dish it out to my sister. I really do. And Stacey's got on board now as well. All right. Mandy, you're going to be very busy tonight, my love. Yeah, but we only pick on you because you started moaning. Had you have just kept quietly there, everything would have been fine, dear. Wouldn't it? Hey, God's sake. Oh yes, LaBelle, you get your raffle ticket as soon as you appear, darling, because we just don't get your messages when the raffle tickets go. So you're 790 today. We're not doing the raffle tickets yet, just the ones from LaBelle, my darlings. Okay, right, let's try and move on, shall we? We've done Michael's birthday, so I'm pleased about that. How was look how she roused with me on here. Unbelievable. How was church today? That was good. That was very good today, Shania. Very good today. No one shaking hands or washing water or anything like that. They're not. Right, so what have I said? I went into Sainsbury's yesterday. A couple of you kindly sent in photographs of your trips to supermarkets yesterday. And as I say, I was just before we started the bingo, so we've got a few minutes to spare here. Hello to Joseph. Evening, Joseph. So I went into Sainsbury's on the way there. Well, I went in for... I had a little list in front of me, as I say, and I got the tin foil. Managed to get some tin foil. I bought 3 rolls of that, only because I was out, not because I didn't do any panic buying. And then I wanted some spray... bleach kitchen cleaner. No, no, you can't buy them, I'm afraid, Stacey. This is a main prize tonight, Stacey. This is a main prize. So, you know, when we get to the third game at 9 o'clock, okay, you can choose to win a toilet roll if that's what you want, or the clock, or the hat, or the other hat, or stickers, whatever. That's the big one, darling. Perhaps I should offer a night out with me as a main prize. Do you think that would go quite well, Stacey? Just a suggestion there. Huh? Martin will suffer now. Oh, she'll be screaming at him now. My sister will now be screaming at Martin. Why does he do that? Why does he do that? Well, because you keep answering back on here. I met my own sister attacking me verbally on the blooming chat box. You see, there were no problems with this show until we started the chat box. I said that to you on the phone the other day. You know, instead of ringing up and having a little quiet word with me after, nope, you in full view of everyone. Oh, Groupon have toilet rolls. No, she might want to win this one, darling. She might want to win this one. Don't mean I'm using my hand. Oh no, Stacey, don't do that, darling. Don't be using your hand, my love. We need to all have bidets installed. Have you ever used a? I've never used a bidet. That little stream of water firing up into your extremities. I mean, what if the water's too hot? You'd burn your insides out, wouldn't you? Awful. Awful. Anyway, where was I now? Yes, Sainsbury's. So I'm going around and I wanted some peppers because I was making my spaghetti arrabbiata sauce. No peppers. And you know what it's like when you go into a supermarket, stacks and stacks of beautiful, fresh, beautiful colours, aren't they? Red, if you're lucky, you'll get an orange one in there. Red, yellow and green, usually they are. Red, yellow and green they are. And you get packets of them. No, none of those. No single ones. End of. No peppers. They were very sparse on the veg section. And I don't get it. Because you know what people buy in supermarkets? You go there, the veg is just... no one touches it. They're all going for the ready meals and the frozen food. Not frozen, but the pizzas and all that. There were loads of pizzas all sitting there in the chiller cabinet. No one was buying them. No, the veg was all gone. Then I thought, I'd just have a look at the toilet rolls. Went round, empty. The shelves empty. And this is a big Sainsbury's. It's my main shop is actually... I don't go in there very, very rarely. But my main shop is the Sainsbury's. None. Frozen onions, none. Again, the frozen vegetables, they were well down. They were well down, the frozen vegetables. Funny, innit? So I couldn't get me peppers in there. I was mortally... I thought, well, how am I going to make my arrabbiata sauce? Chopped tomatoes. I wanted some chopped tomatoes. Again, you know the chopped tomato sections in supermarkets. Stacks of these things. Hardly any left. I had to buy the little cartons instead of the tins. You know, I had to buy the little cartons and I bought a few of those. And they had sort of additives like chilli and garlic and stuff like that. So I bought a few of those. I thought, well, I'll use those. I got back in my car. Potatoes. There wasn't many potatoes, so I got a couple of bags of those. You know, I'd usually only get one bag. I thought, well, I'll get 2 bags. That's my idea of panic shopping. Get 2 instead of 1. Because, as I say, I wanted to make this spaghetti arrabbiata. There's also some of my campfire stew, which I make with corn cubes. Oh, corn cubes. No corn cubes. Couldn't get them either. Anyway, jumped back in my car. And on the way to work, I thought I'd just pop along the Askew Road, actually, where Dr. Gregorian, he's not with us today, he often goes in the karaoke there. You see, at Askew Road, and there's a few little express type shops down there. One of which is Nisa, Nisa or Nissa, whatever it's called. And I popped in there, and there he had some loose peppers. They were really big ones, not like the 3 in a packet. They were big peppers in there. So I managed to get some in there. I bought 5, but they weren't cheap in there. They 5 peppers. They almost came out to I think £1 each or more because he doesn't buy weight. You see. He weighed these things, and you had to look for good ones. A lot of them are gone sort of rotten on the outside, but I managed to get 5 big ones of those, and then went to work with all this stuff in the back of the car. And the corn cubes I managed to get this morning, actually, on the way to the church. I thought, I wonder if they've got any in the co-op. And I went into the co-op, which is like just a 4 minutes walk for me, the co-op. Went in there, and in the freezer, corn cubes. Not only corn cubes, half price. Instead of £2.20, they were £1.10, and they had 5 bags of those in there. I'll put 3 bags of those in a campfire stew, you see. I will put 3 bags of those in there. So I bought all 5, and they're in the freezer now. I wanted to run down the freezer, but in the freezer I've still got some frozen chilli and garlic to use up, and I hate throwing food away. And if I defrost the freezer, I'd have to throw it all away, you see. That's the thing. Alrighty, gang. Let's play some more bingo. It's time for game 2. Yes, indeed. Bingo game 2. Have a look at your tickets. Once again, if you've got number 91 on the ticket, cross it off now, gang. Cross it off now, okay? Time to cross it off now. All right? Here we go. Eyes down for a full house. Are you ready? Good luck, sister. First number. 3 and 6, 36. 3 and 7, 37. 2 and 6, 26. 3-0, blind 30. 7 and 4, 74. 3 and 9, 39. 5 and 2, 52. 5 and 8, 58. 8 and 5, 85. Thank you, Mick. I've got your email there for the white pen. 2 and 9, 29. 7-0, blind 70. 3 and 1, 31. All the 7s, 77. 7 and 9, 79. 5-0, blind 50. 8 and 9, 89. 2-0, blind 20. If you're new to the show, you just happen to have tripped over us on YouTube, welcome along. This is the bingo we do every Sunday night, but not next week because I'm away. I'll tell you about it in between the break, between this game and the next one, all right? If you're brand new to the show, welcome along. Boris's Boudoir, number 10. 6 and 7, 67. 5 and 1, 51. 6-0, blind 60. 4 and 9, 49. 3 and 2, 32. 6 and 8, 68. 4 and 6, 46. You keep washing those hands, Sean. Very important, that. All on its own, number 4. 6 and 5, 65. 2 and 8, 28. 7 and 5, 75. 8-0, blind 80. 5 and 3, 53. 'All the 6s, 66. Clickety click. One and 3, 13. 4 and 7, 47. 2 and 4, 24. 3 and 4, 34. 1 and 4, 14. 8 and 2, 82. All on its own, number 5. 8 and 4, 84. 5 and 6, 56. 6 and 3, 63. Evening, Adrian. 7 and 1, 71. 5 and 4, 54. 'All the threes, 33. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. All on its own, number 9. 4 and 5, 45. 8 and 1, 81. 'All on its own, number 3. 'All on its own, number 6. 2 and 1, 21. 8 and 3, 83. Roy Brownlow's dumped his woman to play this game tonight. Probably a sensible thing, to be honest, to do. 1 little duck, number 2. Quack. Top of the shop, blind 90. 2 and 3, 23. 2 fat Chris's, 88. 4-0, blind 40. 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 3, 73. 1 fat Chris, number 8. 1 and 6, sweet 16. 'All the fives, 55. 7 and 8, 78. 4 and 1, 41. 3 and 8, 38. 1 and 8, 18. 2 and 7, 27. All the ones, legs 11, and we have a win on legs 11. Let's see if they're there. Bringing up the clock. Let's see if it works today. I hope this works today, this clock, because that hasn't been working properly, has it? 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. Yep, that's working tonight. Excellent. So that's the secret there. You've got to run the clock down, otherwise it doesn't restart. Okay, let's see if someone's won this evening. Just want to fire off a couple of little texts there. Just a second there. Where are we now? Right. Oops. What have I done there? Oh, dear. How are we doing? Anyone claimed yet? Come on. Chop, chop. Claim those prizes, my darling. Let's see if they're there. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. This person hasn't won before, from what I remember, which is excellent news. Hang on a minute. One moment. Oh, are we claiming? No, we're not claiming. Come on. Claim the prize, my darling. All right. People wanted 6 numbers. How are we doing on the time? We're down. We're down to time. They haven't claimed. Okay, we're carrying on, boys and girls. We are carrying on, all right? Let's just get rid of the clock. There you are. All right, let me go give you a couple of seconds to sort yourselves out, boys and girls. All right. Ready? Let's carry on. We're still looking for a winner. Oh, do we have another winner? No, we don't. We don't have another winner. Here we go. Next number. 4 and 8, 48. 6 and 1, 61. 4 and 3, 43. We have another winner on 43. Okay, let's bring that clock back up, and you have 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim. I'm pretty sure this person's here. All right. Oh, can you not see the board? There you go. There's the board. I always forget to do that, don't I? Put the board back on there. There we go. The board's on there now. Where's the clock gone? Oh, dear. Hang on a minute. Clock. There's the clock. There's the clock. There's the clock. Is that counting down now? No, that's stuck now because I didn't let it finish down, did I? Oh, God blimey. We can't get out of that. Once that's stuck, it gets stuck and that's it. So we can't. I'll have to do it manually by my clock in front of me there. All right, you've got about another minute and 15 seconds to go. Okay. I don't know why that goes. Joey's bored. Must be another way of. Let's try that. Try that now. Where's the clock? Come on, clock. I don't know why that doesn't work, that clock. Let's try that button there. No, it's stuck at 127, isn't it? Now, which one is that? Camera 1 and bingo clock. Hang on, what if I do that? Nope. Won't go. MP's claimed. Well done, MP. There we go. MP has claimed the prize. Yes, MP has claimed the prize. Right, can I just try and sort the clock out while I'm there? I could try and re-add it, I suppose. How do I do this? Let's just browse. Bear with me a second, boys and girls. Sorry, I've got to do this with you just sitting there, literally. 130. Is that going to work? Nope. It's stuck at 127. Funny, isn't it, that? I can't work that out. What if I delete it completely? Delete it completely. Remove countdown clock. Right. Add countdown clock. Media source. Countdown clock. Add existing. Oh, it's there already. Let's see what happens then. No, 127. It won't move again unless I come out of the program, I don't think, and then restart the whole thing. That's just not going to work at all, is it? Well, I'll just use my clock that's there. I could just close the program and reopen it. Shall I do that? Shall I do that? Shall I do that? I will do that. I will do that after we've checked the numbers, okay? So, MP Dodsworth, here we go with your numbers. MP, 16, 71, 9, 61, 53, 31, 33, 32, 36, 58. Last number was 43. 21, 29, 78, and 28. Congratulations to Michael Dodsworth. Congratulations, Michael. All right. Congratulations to Michael Dodsworth there. You've won the prize. What you need to do, Michael, is just send me in a little email. Tell me what you want and your full postal address, and I'll put that in the post. You can have either a keyring, right? You can have one of our bingo pens. What have I done with those now? Oh, there they are. One of our bingo pens. There's the bingo pens there. You can see those all right. There's the bingo pens. Those colours available. All right. Or you can have a couple of stickers. What would you like? Just let us know. Send us an email then. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. And that's it. All right. Now, I'm just going to close down my broadcast program to you. Hang on a minute. Where are we going now? Let's try this now. Just going to close down the broadcast program. I won't disappear. You'll see a little, I think, a picture of me that says waiting or something like that. And then we can restart it and hopefully the clock will work next time, right? So, back. Okay. Right, I should be back with you very, very shortly. Looks like I'm back with you now. Are we back there? Oh, that seems to happen very quickly. Okie doke. That worked, is it? I'm not going to bring the clock up now. I'll wait. If I bring it up again now, we'll have to run the damn thing down again before it all starts up again. It's amateur setup here, isn't it? Amateur setup there. Right. So we've done that. Now what have we got to do? Let's send out the next lot of bingo tickets. 1 second for game 3, which should be starting for you at 9 o'clock. All right. So there we are. 9 o'clock there. Sending bingo tickets. 8:30, 9 o'clock, and sending now. Excellent. That seems to have worked very well. Good. Good. Well, at least we didn't get cut off then. I hate it when that. Do you know, I really hate that when the net goes down, which it has done on occasions, and it's just an absolute nightmare. Yes, if you're new to the show, a very warm welcome along to you. It's usually a chat show that we're here sometime in the morning. We do a phone-in show on Thursday nights, and on Sunday nights we do bingo, as you may or may not have noticed already. Okay, if you want to play the bingo, you've got to register before the day. Now, it's not on next week, okay? But if you just send me an email to that email address, all right, saying, please add me to the bingo, I'll add you to the system. I'll reply to your email when it's done. Okay, it's not always instant. It's not always instant. I'll reply to you when it's done, and that's it, and then you're in. All right, my darlings. So that's how it works, and you've probably been watching to see how it works and wanted to join in. Too late to join in on today's show, I'm afraid. You'd have to wait until the next one. Right, that's all ready. And we're ready to play once again in about 10 minutes' time. Let's read some of your messages there, my darlings. Roy Brownlow's bought 60 rolls of toilet paper for £12. That doesn't say... Oh, Lavender sent it. Is that the Groupon thing? I use those. I think it's Groupon or Voucher, one of the two. My sister and me use those. Yeah. Very, very good value. I got 144. Not because I was bulk, I wasn't panic buying. That's what I do. I usually buy 60, admittedly. Or is it 72? Can't remember now. But I did the 144 one this time because it was running low. And they arrived last week, so I'm fine with that. Someone was saying, why is it toilet rolls that people are panic buying? And I think the reason is you don't have an alternative, really, do you? You know, if you run out of rice, you can have spaghetti. If you run out of spaghetti, you can have beans. If you run out of beans, you can have something else. Toilet paper runs out, that's it, mate. You know, what are you going to do? Cut up those newspapers into little squares and put them on a piece of string or something like that? Oh, awful. Painful, dear, painful. And the other thing is, of course, using newspaper. Should you be putting that down the toilet anyway? I think that would block it up. Wouldn't it? Bits of newspaper, you'd block up the toilet. Yeah, you could have had, I suppose, I don't know, what are those, you know, the big, well, hand towels, kitchen roll. Would that go down the toilet, kitchen roll? Or perhaps that's not designed to be flushed away, I don't know. Certainly the blue roll, you know the blue roll, some of the DIY boys on here will know what I mean by blue roll. You're not supposed to put that down. That doesn't melt into the water, apparently. Not that I'm a plumber, I wouldn't know anything like that. We've probably got a plumber. Adam the plumber, are you with us today? Can you advise us on that one? Yvonne Says a woman we see in Tesco, she had a trolley with 4 lots of 24 toilet rolls. Christ. I mean, you do wonder if some of these people have a problem, don't you? Really? Heidi, you haven't put your pictures on the system. Didn't have time. All these toilet rolls, have these people got some sort of problem that they're not telling us about? I expect some of them have. The Crohn's disease or something awful like that many people have, you know. A lot of people have stuff like that and they need that toilet roll. No good if, you know, Joe Bloggs has just gone and bought the old lot out there, haven't they? Right click on clock and reset. Oh, really? I might try that. I won't do it now because I mean, I might bring it up now and it's still stuck at 127, but I don't want to risk that. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to risk that. That's assuming that it's going to work. I don't know. I might have reset something else in there now. Get an egg timer from the kitchen. What a good idea. That would be quite fun, wouldn't it? Some sort of egg timer. Let me make a note of that. An egg timer. 1.5 minute egg timer. That would be more fun than having something appear on the screen that I can do there, wouldn't it? Egg timer. Thank you for that. Good suggestion. Good suggestion. Shania's desperate for the clock. I'm desperate for love, Shania. We can't have everything, love. You know, you can't have fame like me and have someone love you unless your name was Terry Wogan. You know, not possible. God has decided that I will have the fame. And that's it. And the big personality. And, you know, the popularity. I haven't got that. And as punishment for that, you know, as pain and suffering, as given out by God himself, no other half. Da, da, da. Isn't that sad? Have we got any sad music? Oh, no, we haven't got sad. I meant to get sad music, didn't I? Sad music. Let me make a note of this. Lots to do later. I've got lovely dinner. I've got... Oh, actually, I might not have it because I've already had chili and... Chili. I've got what's it called? My Camp Vile stew on at the moment, downstairs, bubbling away. Oh, it smells nice. I do that outside. I've got an area outside that's kind of behind metal gates and things like that, and my slow cooker goes out there if I've got loads of spices on, because otherwise the entire house fills up with the smell, which is not unpleasant, but I don't like it when I wake up and I can smell it, you know. I slept with a window open last night. It was so warm. Not cold at all, is it? No heating on today or nothing. I'm so pleased. The gas board won't get any money out of me this month. Thank you very much. No. Scrolling up a little bit there. One moment, please. Patrick only wanted 2 there. Never mind, Patrick. Maybe this time. Let's have a look. Scrolling there. Scrolling. Steph, she's quite right. Why has everyone gone mad buying toilet roll because of this coronavirus? Having poos is not part of the problem. No, it's not. You're absolutely right. It's not part of the problem on this particular case. It has been before. Scrolling. Anything else of interest there? Let's have a look there. No. Oh, that's a good idea. Draw my face on the toilet roll. Do you know you can get personalised toilet roll? Seriously, you can have something put on there. I think a face as well, but it's quite expensive to have something like that done. There we are. That's good. That's done. Back down to the bottom. Heidi wants to be in charge of snowflakes. You put snowflakes up there if you want to, Heidi, darling. Put snowflakes. That whip noise made me jump. I would have thought you'll be used to that noise, Ryan. Huh? Yeah, Ryan is an eye specialist, boys and girls. If you've got anything wrong with your eyes, then have a look there, all right, my darlings? Judging from the spelling that people sometimes put on here, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you haven't got your eyes need testing. Please check your spelling before you stick it up here, because half the time I can't understand the blooming messages. It's like another language, dear. It's like another language, isn't it? Yeah. Mick, do I get a special coupon as I have Farmer Giles and need soft toilet rolls? I think you got enough there, Mick, darling. You got a big shrine to me. I mean, what more can you want? Can we start again, says Gary? No. Hello to Ron. Is it Ron Brown? Hello to Ron Brown. Good evening. Barry looking sharp on the calendar. Of course, Barry. Look at that. Sorry, Ronnie. Looks like... Right, Ronnie Brown, whereabouts are you? Ron. No, it's Ron, isn't it? Or Ron A? How would I say that? Is it Ron A? Ron A Brown? Whereabouts are you? Are you one of our Manilow people? You must be one of our Manilow people. Looks like we made it. I haven't selected the Manilow songs I shall be singing today at the karaoke tomorrow, especially for Mick Davenport. David and Hemel ordered 144 toilet rolls, and they delivered 144 toilet bowls, which no doubt you've used every single one of them, haven't you? Thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, Ronnie is Ron A. I think it's Ron A. I reckon that's Ron A. Ron A is indeed a Barry fan. Will you be going to see him this year at all? I'm going to Cardiff. I think it's June. I haven't got the tickets yet. In June. Looking forward to going to Cardiff. I have to say, not my favourite venue, the Motor Arena in Cardiff. It's a bit like a big school hall there, isn't it? Don't you think? It really isn't my favourite venue at all, but that's where I'll be going to see him. Mick doesn't like Barry. I don't know. Is there anything that you like, Mick, apart from my shrine? That's the question. Thank you. Optometrist. There you go, Ryan. Optometrist. Orlando, USA, Florida. Ron A's in Orlando. Yeah, I've seen Barry there. That stadium was all right. The one in Florida, wasn't it? Anyway, while we got a moment or two here, here's a job for you, boys and girls. Now, there are various people on this channel, and I'd like to see certain people on this channel take on this job. I think you'd be really good at it. Really good. Certain people on this channel would be really good at this job. Now, you may want to type into the chat box suggestions of the people that should take on this job, okay? Wait till you hear it first. It's in the Daily Mirror today. Volunteers are wanted, and you could earn £3,500 for this. So it's not so much of a volunteer. Well, it is a volunteers because no one's being forced to do it. The same as I'm not forced to sit here and do it. I just like doing it. Volunteers could be paid £3,500 to be infected by a form of coronavirus. Yeah? Any suggestions of people that you'd want to take on this job? Dare I mention some of them? It says, as the race to find a vaccine for the potentially deadly bug continues, volunteers in East London are being paid to endure it. The willing participants will receive 3,000... I mean, just imagine all the super chats you could send me with that. You could buy everything. You could have a better shrine than Mick Davenport's got. Volunteers in East London are being paid to endure the virus. The willing participants will receive £3,500 to be purposely infected with the virus and live in quarantine at the Queen Mary's Bio Enterprises Innovation Centre in Whitechapel. Here, you even get a free holiday involved. Gets better and better, doesn't it? They will, however, be injected with two common but much less serious strains of the virus, reports the Daily Star. The company behind the laboratory at Queen Mary's will be infecting 24 volunteers at a time with the OC43 and 229E strains of the virus. It's thought that these strains will cause mild respiratory symptoms and be much less severe than the coronavirus that is currently spreading around the globe. So is this something that you'd like to take on? Really? While there's different strains, it's thought that a vaccine can be developed from this testing that would tackle the destructive virus. Anyone who's volunteered to take part in this study will have to stay in quarantine for 2 weeks. You get a free holiday and all. Bet you get all your meals in there. Tea, drink, coffee, everything. Wonderful, dear. There will be quite a few restrictions placed on the participants during this time, including no exercise or physical contact with other people. None of that. None of that. They will only be able to eat and drink certain foods as well. Any nurses or doctors who work on this study will have to wear ventilators and protective clothes while they are working in the lab or with any material that may be infected with the virus, such as dirty tissues or blood tests. So there you go. Little job for one or two of you there. People suggesting who could play this sort of thing. Matthew says Mandy or Sharon. Adam the plumber. Gemma Collins. Good one, Adam. Gemma Collins would be perfect for this. Roy likes my name. I'd love to see you do that, Roy. I really would love to see you do that job. David, General Collins. Lots of people mentioning General Collins. Mick Will for a United Kingdom talk clock. Ryan says me as well. That's right. Toby. All right. Let's go and play bingo again. It's the last game tonight. 9 o'clock. It's bingo time. All right, let's bring up the board. Game 3. You got number 91 on there? Mark it off now. Mark off number 91. The prizes for this are one of our brand new beanie hats. There's some more of these coming, okay? At your request, we've got some black ones. There's only blue at the moment. There's only three or four blue ones at the moment. Not available for sale. None of this stuff is available for sale at the moment. However, at your request, there's some more coming. We've got black, white and blue, and you will be able to get those for a given price when they arrive, hopefully sometime this week, okay? Or you could win the United Kingdom Talk clock. Only 3 of these available. Or you could have the hats. There you go. All right. Or a combination of stickers, pens, and key rings, whatever. Whatever you want, all right? Okie doke. Eyes down, boys and girls. Once again, don't forget, we do have silent viewers watching and playing the game. They may claim the prize, okay? If they claim the prize, then I'll let you know, but you won't necessarily know who they are, depending on what they tell me to text, okay? Silent viewers, just as welcome to the show as everyone else. Here we go, then. First number. Don't use up your chats while we're doing this, okay? 6 and 4, 64. 8 and 6, 86. We've got a text there, have we? Just a moment. Oh, no. It's okay. It's 7 and 8, 78. Oh, it's Jenny from the block. Very good. Jenny from the block. 80, blind 80. 4 and 5, 45. If you choose a clock, I actually haven't found a way of sending it yet. It's true. 7 and 3, 73. 6 and 3, 63. 2 and 8, 28. 4 and 2, 42. 50, blind 50. 5 and 3, 53. 7 and 4, 74. 4 and 6, 46. 8 and 4, 84. All the ones, legs 11. 3 and 1, 31. 6 and 9, 69. 2 fat Chris's, 88. Thank you, Michael. I got your email there, okay? Got your email there. 3 and 4, 34. 1 and 9, 19. 2 and 1, 21. 4 and 9, 49. 6 and 5, 65. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. 1 and 3, 13. Unlucky for some. All on its own, one little duck, number 2. Quack. One and 8, 18. Two and 3, 23. Boris's boudoir, number 10. All on its own, number 9. All on its own, number 4. Three and 9, 39. Seven and 5, 75. All the 5s, 55. Seven and 9, 79. Evening, John Parrish. Evening. Top of the shop, blind 90. I've just got to deal with a little message that we've had, a little email coming in there. Dr. Gregorian is actually with us tonight and he's typing messages. None of your messages are coming up, Dr. Gregorian. Nothing at all from you in the chat box. I have no idea why that's happening. Let me just have a little scroll up. Be with you in a second, boys and girls. No. There's not a single message from you, Dr. Gregorian. Are you still in Armenia? It might be something to do with that, possibly. The messages are quite busy tonight, so that may be something to do with it. So if you win, okay, I'm assuming you're playing the bingo tonight. Can you text or it's the only way you can do it, really. Text. I'll tell you what. I'll keep the Facebook message open as well. Text or Facebook message if you win. Okay. Text or Facebook message me if you win. All right. Okay, carrying on. Top of the shop, blind 90. 8 and 7, 87. We've had this problem with La Belle as well before. 3 and 8, 38. 1 and 4, 14. 1 and 6, 16. 6 and 7, 67. 4-0, blind 40. 5 and 6, 56. 7 and 2, 72. 2 and 7, 27. 1 and 5, 15. 6-0, blind 60. 6 and 1, 61. 5 and 7, 57. 5 and 1, 51. 6 and 8, 68. 8 and 9, 89. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Evening to Scammer Basher. 3 and 5, 35. 'All on its own, number 5. 4 and 1, 41. 1 Fat Chris, number 8. 4 and 7, 47. All the sixes, 66. Clickety click. 4 and 3, 43. All the sevens, 77. 7 and 6, 76. 5 and 4, 54. 3 and 6, 36. 8 and 5, 85. 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 32. Oh, Alan's not having a good time, are you, Alan? Neither's Fran. Never mind. 7 and 1, 71. I keep thinking someone's won and they haven't. I'm going to put my glasses on. Ryan, I need decent glasses, mate. Look at these things here. Terrible. All on its own, number 3. Oh, we got a winner. All the threes, 33. We have a winner on 33. Will the clock work? Just a moment. Clockwork. Do you get it? Clockwork. Oh, never mind. Let's see if the clock will work now, will it? Yes. Yes, 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim, boys and girls. Someone has won. Or is it 2 winners? 1 minute. No, 1 winner. We got 1 winner at the top there. You have won. You have 1 minute and 20 seconds to claim your prize. Sean is going quiet. He's got to do his cheese and Branson pickle sandwich for tonight's snack. Oh, that sounds nice. Cheese and Branston pickle. Yes, please, Sean. I can see me having a sandwich or 2 with you. Yes, very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Let's read some of your messages there. Going up there. Roy says you can have a clock made for £12. Well, 15 was what I paid for them. I paid £15 for mine. Yes, indeed. Perhaps you can get them done for 12. I don't know. I paid 15. You could, of course, get your own clock made, I suppose. That would be all right. If you want the picture, that same picture, I can send you that picture, and then you could just get your own one made if you wanted to. Because if I put these in the post, it's like, if it was a super chat, it'd be like 33 quid. If you bought one of these, it'd be like 32 quid. PayPal, 25, right? But you could probably have one made, like Roy was saying there, for like 30, what was I saying? For 15, well, I paid 15, so possibly, I think there's various different companies do them. Hello to Leighton. Yeah, there's young Alan. Hello, Alan. How are we doing? Okay, we've got no claim. No claim, so we're carrying on, boys and girls. Carrying on. Shania's going, oh no, but you're nowhere near it, are you, Shania, actually, darling? Carrying on then for the full house, boys and girls. Eyes down again, please. Eyes down. Everyone ready? Here comes your next number. 3 and 7, 37. Thank you, Ryan. Heidi likes the idea of that sandwich as well. 8 and 1, 81. We have a claim on 81. Don't claim on 81. Looks like it's one of our silent viewers as well, actually, boys and girls. All right, so make sure I got that phone on. You got 1 minute. Oh, hang on, one thing. 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. 1 minute and 30 seconds there. All right. 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. All right. 1 second. There we are. There we are. That's done. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's read some of your messages. Never mind, it wasn't my sister. Never mind. Poor Rachel needed 5 numbers tonight, didn't you, Rachel? Poor Rachel needed 5 numbers. Never mind, darling. There's always next week. Don't go too far away because we're still giving out raffle tickets. That's for tomorrow's raffle, boys and girls. There's a raffle tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, somewhere between sort of 9:30 and 10:30 raffle. Oh, got my car being fixed this week as well. When's that? On Tuesday, I think I'm having my car done. So they're fixing the back light. And we've got a claim. One moment, please, boys and girls. We have a claim. We have a claim from... Let's see if he wants to say it. I don't know if you want me to say your name or not. Can you text back and tell me if you want me to say your name? 1 minute. Let me bring up the bingo board there. Get that right there. Okie doke. Here we go. Winning numbers are 72, 41, 60, 81 was the last number, 27, 65, 74. I've got to read that out. Roy Brano wants to win Wonder Woman in full costume. Well, I can come round like that if you want, for a fee. 74, 76, 46, 78, 6. Where's 81 then? Oh, I've read it already, haven't I? Can I do that again? Sorry, I shouldn't interrupt reading numbers. The winning line is 70. Oh, we got a message back. Yeah, I can read his name. John O'Connor. John O'Connor's won. John O'Connor. Let me read the numbers again. 72, 41, 60, last number 81, 27, 65, 74, 76, 46, 78, 61, 33, 79, 68, and 73. Let me see if there's any other winners. No one with a sort of 91 there, is there, that I've missed. That's it. Well done. Well done to John O'Connor, who has won. Could you just text in there, John? Text in, John, and tell me what you want to win there. All right, let me see what you've won there. Oh, hang on a minute. His clock. Okay, a clock is yours. One of the clocks has gone, boys and girls. Be sad. Be sad, everyone. Be sad. One clock has gone. Right, hang on. Let me just close that a moment. Let's come back over there. Oh, I'm glad we got the clock working, the other clock working there as well. So RV, hello RV, hello to Adam. I need that clock in my life. My shrine is not complete without it. Only 2 left. I will get some more of these done. All right, my sweethearts. I promise you I'll get some more of these done for the bingo. Who's this here? Jenny from the block only needed 1 number. She checks it in there. That's great. I'm so pleased so many more of you silent people know that you can contact the show without going in a text box. Yeah, please do. And as I say, if you don't want your name read out, that's fine as well. He wanted his name read out, so that was all right. But he doesn't appear on the chat box, so there we are. Congratulations. Really pleased for you. I don't know if I can provide a battery as well. Good God, man. I mean, how much do you want from me, for Christ's sake? What do you mean a battery as well? Dear me. All right. See if you can reset the clock. Good idea, that. Well, actually, it's run down now, isn't it? So it won't need resetting. I'll tell you what. I'll let it go for a bit, and then I'll stop it and reset it just to try out the thing. The bingo board will have disappeared now, otherwise. So let's. Do you know? I'm not sure how I'm going to send it off. But I'll find a way. If you could just email me now with your full postal address, okay? Email me with your full postal address and I shall get that in the post probably Tuesday or Wednesday, okay? Because Monday's a little bit busy. What I've got to do is go down, I meant to do it, I completely forgot. I meant to do it Saturday. I meant to go into Ryman's and see how much it is to send via DHL. I've used them before and they're pretty good. But they give you a box, you see. And if they give you a box, otherwise I'll just buy a box in Ryman's. My sister says I could put these in a plastic bag, but quite frankly, you know, if someone's fat bum sat on that, it would soon have a crack right across the screen, wouldn't it? There you go. Let's read some of your messages. Right, you got any messages in there now? Shove them in now, and I'll read some of them out now, my darlings. Now we've got some time, okay? Can't send batteries by a post. Is that right? Can you not? Well, hang on a minute. Amazon said I get my batteries from Amazon now. I get my batteries from Amazon. So, well, they send them to me. Is it like normal people can't send batteries in post, only coming from like, right, would that make any difference? Oh, hang on a minute. Amazon got their own delivery boys, haven't they? Yeah. My mate had a gorgeous delivery boy the other day for pizza. He got him on his Ring doorbell. They sent me the video. Oh, gorgeous, this bloke. Absolutely stunning. The next day he ordered another 5 pizzas, but the same one didn't come. Can I just buy a box? No. I can sell the clocks, not now. But you see, if you bought them they'd be £25 on a PayPal or £33 on a Super Chat, because that is just the cost of sending them. The actual clock itself cost me £15, right? When you send a Super Chat, YouTube take 30% of that. So for every £10 you send, I only get 7. Do you see? So to make up 15, well, that's more than 2 Super Chats. And then the postage, you see? I don't make money from this stuff. Absolutely not. No, I don't need to anyway. Got enough money. Maybe I can get digital clocks. Christ, people want everything, don't they? Digital personalised clocks. Shall I look them up? Let me put that with my list of things to do. So what we got to do later. 1.5 minute egg timer, sad music, and digital personalised clock. Dear me. Dear. There we go. There we go. Gary and his wife, Gary and Stacey, they're a bit more concerned about the coronavirus than others, because of course they've got a little disabled. That's my nephew, Gary Butler. They got a little disabled girl, Olivia. Gorgeous hair she's got. Beautiful hair, all the way down here it is. Anyway, she requires 24-hour care. One of the things she has trouble with is breathing, and they're very worried about that coronavirus, as you would do. I'm sure some of you. I've got a little sort of condition, but that should be all right. I don't think it'll bother me. Deliver it on your way to France. Well, I don't think they're that way. I don't know what the address is. Have you sent an email in yet? Yeah, I got the email. Oh, they are that way. Okay. Don't worry, I won't say where you are. But, you are that way. Well, sort of. Slightly off my route. Oh, which is another thing. I completely forgot. Now, I was hoping to get my mate to give us a lift next Sunday down to London, because, of course, it's the big holiday next week. Oh, yes. Am I concerned about getting on a train with loads of people? I'll be honest, yes, I am. I am a bit concerned. Going on a train with loads of people, walking around Disney, which apparently isn't too busy at the moment with this virus thing going on. But I am concerned about going on a train next week, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I am. But what do? You know, do you just not go or whatever? And it is France, which isn't yet one of the areas, but we wait and see, you know. We wait and see. Millions of people have been quarantined in Italy. Milan. No one in, no one out. Yeah, you can't. You see, it's because it's not on your front door that we're not too worried about it. Do you know what I mean? I hate to say it, but you know when you've seen the videos before, of course, of starving people in Africa, or the fires in Australia, or earthquakes in Mexico, or somewhere like that. We watch it on the telly and think, oh, I just turn it over now, because it's not on your front door. It would be a different case, I think, if it was my neighbour or someone like that. It's because it's not on our front door. We don't worry too much. But Milan, millions of people live there. Millions quarantined. I don't know. I really don't know. Can you do United Kingdom talk face masks? That's a good idea. Yvonne, me and my son are disabled, low immune system, so we're getting worried now as well. Completely understandable, my darling. Rachel, don't go. Stay here with us and play bingo. I can't. It's the children, you see. Little people are going. George, who's 7, and Emily, who's 6, and James, who's 2.5. I was having this because James, you can now have like sort of conversation with James now. He's like 2.5 years old, and I was having this FaceTime with my niece earlier, and he was on there, and it was time to go, and he said, "Don't go." He wanted me to carry on talking. I see it's them, and they would be. But it's difficult to know, isn't it? It's difficult to know how dangerous it is, because again, there was an expert on the telly today. who says most people will have, a lot of people won't even know they've got it. Some people have a bit of a cough. Some people have, well, I've had this cough for months here. Months I've had this bit of a cough, haven't I? As you well know. It's not too bad tonight at all, is it? I don't think I've coughed once. I've cleared my throat a couple of times, but that's it. Put your beanie hat over your face. No, oh, you didn't want the BB hat. Someone didn't want the beanie hat. Who was it? I forgot his name now. What was it? I forgot the name. Hang on a minute. What was the name again? Oh, I've closed the blooming email program. What was his name? The winner? Sorry, I've forgotten his name. Was it Jonathan? Was it Jonathan? Oh, where is it now? John O'Connor. There we are. Look. Didn't want the beanie hat. Disappointing. Oh, Sean. Isn't that nice? There you go, Sean. Tenner for Sean, for Gary, for chocolate for his children. That's a very kind thing to do. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Very, very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Do you have your United Kingdom talk backdrop? Which one? I've got loads of them. I've got loads of them. Which one do you mean, darling? Tony King reckons the whole coronavirus thing is being blown completely out of proportion. Total scaremongering. If it's all right, Gary, I'll bring that tenner up to you when I see you in about 3 weeks' time now, isn't it? When I can start going back up to the caravan. Which reminds me, I've got to pay the ground rent. Oh dear, so much expense. So much expense, it really is. What else are you saying here? Let's have a look. David on the wind-up as usual. Why do you do it, David? Why do you do it, dear? John Travolta hasn't got coronavirus. He was just a Saturday night fever. He's staying alive, says Roy. Heidi, I'll be having dinner straight after the show, my darling. I should be having my dinner. I've decided whether I should have my campfire stew on. I might do something else because I have had chilli and garlic already today. You know, I might do something else for dinner. Sign the back of the first clock as a collector's item. It will halve its value, says Martin, my brother-in-law. Thanks very much, Martin. Much appreciated. Oh, dear. Me and Martin were both on the BBC this week. Oh, yes, we are BBC people now, my loves. Greengrass, you could do personalised mobile phone cases. OK, let me write that down. See how much they work at. It's finding something that's not over expensive, you see. The trouble is, as I say, when you make stuff for prizes, that's fine, that's one thing. But for stuff for people to like, because they like to collect and buy things, the problem is you've got the cost of that. Then the YouTube take the money, 30% of that, of every pound, which is fine. You know, you accept that. But that's what I'm saying. So for every pound, you want to sell it. Well, you've got to sell it for like £3 because the postage and all that, and that's the problem with this stuff. But that's how it is. Wind up clocks, wind up clocks. Public can't send batteries by post. Well, I never knew that. So you won't be getting a battery, Jonathan. You won't get a battery. We won't be getting a battery for that, mate. All right. And by the way, I have touched the clock. You will want to give it a deep clean before you put it on the wall, Jonathan. Okay? And Mick with the pens. Deep cleaning, please. Shania's pleased that there's more clocks being made. Anyway. There we are. Lots of people wishing you congratulations there. Right. Okie doke. Let's do a couple of stories then, shall we? The Dorchester, you know I like the Dorchester. Thank you. Thank you very much. What brand of phone do you go for? Are you talking to me? Well, I got Apple, haven't I? I've got Apple iPhone 8. I got iPhone 8, you see. Look, and once again, no one's called it, but never mind, dear. Here I am, unwanted and unloved. Never mind. Oh, yeah, my sister. Oh, look, my sister was on the BBC too. We are BBC people now, dear. BBC people. Matthew says, have you got the coronavirus? Maybe. You don't know. You could have it. You could have it for all you know. Don't know, do we? Some people get really serious conditions. Other people don't. Hey, Mick Davenport, give it to Gary too for some more pigeon food so he can feed them in London. What you got now? A tenner, 15 quid, minus YouTube's 30 quid, 30%, so that's a tenner. I owe you now, Gary. Thank you very much. All right, some stories then. On with this coronavirus thing. Supermarkets have now started rationing products, including pasta, hand sanitizer and tinned vegetables amid the coronavirus. I must say, I didn't really go down the tinned vegetable. Yes, I did. Baked beans. Baked beans. Two pounds for me to stay in Disneyland. I happily would if it meant never seeing your messages again, Roy Brownlow. Oh dear, £2. What can I do with £2? Oh, actually, yeah. No, it's not them who's going to Disneyland. It's not Gary's lot. It's my niece's lot, Tracy. She sometimes pops on and plays the bingo there. Anyway, it says that Tesco has limited customers to 5 of each items, including long life milk and antibacterial products, as panic buying has gripped the nation. The rations came into force to ensure customers are able to buy what they need, with the change starting in stores yesterday and online today. Waitrose confirmed that there were no restrictions in place in store, but said a temporary cap had been put in place on certain products online, including some antibacterial soaps and wipes, to ensure customers have access to the products they need. So they're trying to share it around a bit, which is completely understandable. I mean, people going in there and just filling up a complete trolley full of whatever, baked beans or toilet rolls, is just madness. Steph Diamond said she went to Safe to the shops today. There was not one tin of baked beans or any toilet rolls. Absolutely stupid. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Ryan Gordon, he's got a Nokia insurance with his phone and the charger port. Broke the insurance access, was £30. They no longer will make the phone, so I was lucky he got a free upgrade. 2 steps up. Nice one. 2 steps up and 2 steps down, Ryan. Are you going up or down in the world? That is the question that you need to be asking yourself. Thank you. And we're going to just stay on that sort of subject. We got one more little subject. One more little thing on the coronavirus, and then we'll move on. Okay, Chinese takeaways. I mean, why people are not going into Chinese takeaways and ordering what they normally do, I just don't get that. Most Chinese takeaways haven't seen China in years. They live here. I almost think it's almost just madness, that. And one place, as mentioned in the Daily Mail today, an Asian takeaway restaurant has now, sometimes when you say Asian, Trevor Campbell, £2. Another £2 from Trevor Campbell. Look at all this cash coming in today. Can I have some for myself, please? I'm not a bank here. Will you stop sending money for my nephew? Remember, you lose 30% of that. £20 from Trevor Campbell. Good God. You got a load of cash coming in. I'll have to do a bank transfer, Gary. So add it all up, minus 30%, and tell me how much I've got to send you. God, blimey. I'll have to do a bank transfer, won't I? Huh? If you don't mind, can't you pay him directly? He'll happily give you his bank details. Yes, it says an Asian takeaway. Now, us Brits often think of Asian people as people from India or Pakistan, somewhere like that. You know, we don't always think of people from China, Japan as Asians, but of course they are. You know, whenever you're going into a Chinese restaurant and says, oh, we're just going to that Asian restaurant, you wouldn't. You would say, we're going to the Chinese, wouldn't you? That's just what we say. In Australia, they are referred to as Asians. But of course they are Asians. It's just that we here would more likely be meaning someone sort of from India, Pakistan, somewhere like that as Asia, rather than Chinese people, probably wrongly would be referred Chinese, Japanese, Thailand, Chinese, but of course that is incorrect. Anyway, an Asian takeaway, as in Chinese, has put up a sign begging customers not to stay away amid the coronavirus fears. The Pearl River in Reading, which is just down the road, now displays a notice reading, not been to China in 20 years. It comes after a 75-year-old woman was admitted to the Royal Berkshire Hospital on Wednesday, and she died, of course. So it's just down. It's not too far from me, the Royal Berkshire Hospital. Thank you, Mick. £3.99 for some frog's legs or snails. Oh, God's sake. No. No. I might use it to buy a veggie burger or one slice of pizza. Anyway, back to the story. It says a 10-minute drive from the hospital. The business is one of many Chinese takeaways reporting a sharp drop in take-ins since the virus broke out in Wuhan. The Pearl River sign, that's the shop, reads, important notice, the staff and owners of Pearl River have not been to China for 20 years. It adds all ingredients are sourced within the UK from an EU source. A loyal customer of Pearl River posted a picture of the poster on social media asking people to please support a local Chinese takeaway. And of course, that is probably the case for most of the people who work very hard in those places. I mean, it must be such a boring job. And Chinese restaurants, they seem to, I'm not a fan of Chinese food. I never have been. I had one Chinese meal when I was 16 years old, and there was probably nothing wrong with it. It just did not agree with me, and I was so ill. I was so ill that night in the toilet. I mean, the food just keeps coming. Endless amounts of food. I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell of Chinese cooking at all, I'm afraid. That's just my preference. I quite like Italian. You know, pizzas, pasta, that sort of thing. Asian or Indian vegetarian curries, they're quite nice. They're okay. Chinese food just doesn't do it for me. But that being said, none of these, they haven't been to China for years, these people. And yet, because it says China, people aren't going. Well, it's just silly, isn't it, really? Just silly. There we go. Stacey's saying companies are now hiking up the prices of everything. They absolutely are. Oh, good evening, Trevor Campbell. Evening, Trevor. And Stacey also says, what makes me mad is how selfish people. We are struggling to get all the items we need for Olivia because of all of this. Yeah. It's just madness. Mandy's got 2 phones, one for every day and one for the pain and suffering services. Yeah. You always meet these dodgy people who have got 2 phones. You know, how can I say this without? I don't like to be too rude on here. Certainly in the gay world, not me because I'm too old to have something like this. But they've got one phone for like friends and family, and one for, shall we say, meetings. They have. I kid you not. They sit there, younger people on the table with 2 phones on there. One for friends and family and one for meetings of other people that they don't really know. And that's the number they give out. They don't give me either of the numbers, funnily enough, but there we are. David, let's all crowdfund a tip for Chris to go to La Scala in Milan. Aren't you horrible? Oh, you are horrible, dear. Absolutely horrible. Chocolate lovers, do you like cream eggs? Do you know how much sugar there is in a... I love them. I haven't had one this year. I haven't had a single cream egg this year. Although I'm not doing too well on both the Slimming World and the Lent thing. I've got to tell you, I don't know why, but I've kind of fallen off the wagon a little bit at the moment. Chocolate, mainly. Chocolate. And it's... yeah, well, somehow I've kind of fallen off the wagon a bit. I don't know why. Not too bad. I'm not stuffing my face with bad things, but certainly the occasional sandwich, the occasional bag of crisps, the occasional bar of chocolate. I'm not going too mad, but for some reason I've kind of fallen off that wagon a little bit. In the Daily Mirror today, according to the Cadbury's website, it says, unfortunately, many of the most delicious treats on the supermarket shelves are filled with sugars. As you well know, sugar. None of that nasty sweetening, saccharin, proper sugar, dear. They're filled with sugars, preservatives, and everything else we're told to eat in small quantities. It says, while it's common knowledge that chocolate isn't the... Do you know, now we come on to the subject of food, I'm thinking about my dinner again. I know what I'm having. I'm going to have little baked potatoes. I've got a load of those. Little baked potatoes, a couple of burgers, and some vegetables. That's what I'll have. I think I'm going to have to rush the rest of the show now because I'm quite peckish now. Peckish, boys and girls. While it's common knowledge that chocolate isn't the healthiest food, Cadbury's cream eggs are exceptionally indulgent. According to the Cadbury website, each 40-gram cream egg contains 177 calories. Well, that don't sound too bad to me, does it you? 177 calories in a cream egg. That doesn't sound too bad to me. The bad stuff is 6.1 grams of fat, 3.7 grams of saturates, 0.06 grams of salt, and a staggering 26.5 grams of sugar. Yum, yum, yum. More sugar, please. Who used to eat sugar sandwiches? Did you? Bread and butter and sugar. Oh, wow. When did I last have one of those? I think I must have been about 8 years old. All my teeth went black and dropped out. Don't eat it, kids. All those numbers don't really mean a lot to us, it said, so we thought we'd take a look at what that much sugar actually looks like, and it's pretty shocking. And they've got a pile of sugar, I've got to tell you, which is almost the same amount. If you put the egg on its side, it's almost as high as the side sort of height of the egg. It says, NHS advises anyone over the age of 11 to limit their daily sugar take to 30 grams. That's only 3.5 grams off the amount of sugar you've got in a Cadbury's lovely, delicious cream egg. Wow. As a way of comparison, have we got some more super chats coming in? You've got to stop that. You know, what's all this cash coming in here? You're losing 30% of it to YouTube here. Oh, I'll have to add it all up later, Gary. What we got here then? We got £10 coming in from Dr. Gregorian. Thank you, £10 from Dr. Gregorian. They've gone mad. It's like online begging tonight. And $9.99 from Gavin Bass. Thank you very much. God's sake. See, I've got to pass all this on. Please stop doing that. This is very... I'll have to work all this out now. God dear. Anyway, carrying on. Oh, 1 second. Let's just get that up there. Everyone is being very kind tonight. It's very nice of you. Where are we now? Yes, so 30 grams of sugar you're allowed in a day, right? And what did it say? 26 point something. 26, that's almost all your sugar in a day. As a way of a comparison, a Kit Kat, Kit Kats, yes please. Kit Kat has only 10.6 grams of sugar. Aero, 25 grams, which is a lot. Dairy Milk is 25 grams as well. Probably not in the bar that I had yesterday, though. Because I filled up with petrol up at the Sainsbury's after I come out from my unsuccessful shopping trip. And went in to get the petrol. And I thought, I'll just have a little bar of chocolate today. No little ones. None. I think there's been a run on the chocolate. God help us if we run out of chocolate, my dear. Great big thing I had. That's all that they had left. It says some people are outraged it won't stop others from digging in. So, I mean, I bet that won't stop you, will it? Is that going to stop you having a cream egg, knowing how much sugar there is? Didn't stop you before. Would it? Why would it stop you now, eh? Huh? There are some very kind people on here, Stacey. I've seen people buying other people things, you know, when I've got things to sell and they realise, perhaps, no names mentioned, of course, to the recipients, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it. If I know you've got no cash, I wouldn't sit there, oh, you've got no cash, buy them something. No, but people realise that and then they send them something. You know, pens and things like that. It's very kind of them. Very kind indeed. Okay. There you are. You're thanking each other there. Dr. Gregorian and Christ, the money's... Blimey, how much cash is coming in today, dear? A £5 from Dr. Gregorian, that's for me, is it? Thank you very much. All you do for people and animals. Well, I don't eat them for a start. Neither. Although I've got to say, Dr. Gregorian, there's a couple of people that were walking around last night in the pub. I thought they looked very tasty. I was going to... Perhaps I could slice off a bit of leg as I'm walking past. Oh, actually, talking of legs. Oh, my God. So I cycled... After the show yesterday, I cycled into town to do my little bit of shopping that I do on Saturday mornings. Well, I only do a little bit in there. Pop into Ryman's and that. And I went past this sports centre. Oh, my God. This lad came out. He was about 28, 32, somewhere in there. He had short shorts on with a girlfriend. Don't know what he was doing with her. I'm sure he would have glanced at me as I cycled past fitly on my bike with my little beanie hat. Not one of those, incidentally. With my little woolen hat on and things like that. He had short shorts on. Oh, my God, the thighs. They were solid. These thighs. Do you like solid thighs, girls? Then no wobbling, nothing. Not like mine. Slight wobble. Not too bad. Slight wobble on the back of my bed. Although Stacey will tell you, she thinks I've got quite strong legs, haven't you, Stacey? She saw them once in a pair of shorts. Don't tell my nephew. He gets very upset when he hears that. When he hears that his wife, my niece-in-law, has been looking at my legs. Well, I'm sorry. I think there's something very sick about that. You know, I'm sorry. I have to. That is a little bit sick. Looking at your uncle-in-law's legs when you're married to my nephew. Please. She said, oh, you've got quite nice legs. That's what come out of my nephew's wife's mouth. One. Couldn't believe it. Not right, love. But this bloke come out at the sports centre, Bracknell Sports Centre. Oh, the thighs. And they were slightly tanned as well. But the only thing is, he had one of those stupid hairs. A little bun on the top of his head. Oh, what's that about, boys? Come on. Awful. Sean Pye, £2 to Olivia there. I'll have to add all this up later, Gary. All right. Actually, you can do it. Add it all up and don't include the one that was sent to me, because I think there is one in there that's in. Add it all up, take off 30% and tell me how much you owe you. I'll transfer it tonight. It will go on faster payment. Beep, 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 when that little thing goes across the screen. Beep, 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 on your Barclays Bank or whatever you got. Beep, 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 beep. Faster payment. I know someone has to compliment. What do you mean? No one compliments me anymore. When I used to DJ, there was a line of lads hoping to be noticed by the side of the stage. Now, no one. Only you with your legs comments. There's something I was going to do with you today. Now, Stacey, I have to tell you, her daughter, Evie, delightful young lady, beautiful girl, Evie, and she's tall now. She's all tall and wow, and she does gymnastics and all that. But she's got a really annoying habit. She has the most annoying habit. She nicks your phone. And then either takes photos with it or hides it somewhere. I don't take my phone anymore into my nephew's house because his daughter nicks the phone. And it's so annoying. And of course, they can get into it. Now, they can't get into all your programs, but you see, if they flick it up like that, you can access, oh, what's this breaking news? Oh, it's a virus thing. We've done that now, haven't we? We've done the coronavirus. If you flick it, or is it flick? No, hang on a minute. How do you do it? Well, she can do it. I can't do it. Hang on a minute. How does this work now? Right, hang on. Let's lock it. So how do I unlock this now? Oh, so now it's asked for the password. Well, how does she do it then? Hang on a minute. How do you get the camera on? What do you do to get the camera on? I can't. Oh, yeah. Flick right. Flick left. Okay? And she can bring up the camera. And then she can start taking photographs. Right? Right? And then when they're done, she can look at her own photographs, but not the ones that are already on here. Okay? Look, no photos or videos. She can't see the photos that are already on there, but she can access the ones that she's just taken. And she takes endless photographs of her face in various different deformations. And it's so annoying. Have you got a child that does this? They nick your phone. Well, in the Daily Mirror, it says, here, iPhone trick lets you temporarily lock the touchscreen and child-proof your phone. Hooray! So I thought I'd try and do that with you before we give out the raffle tickets tonight, okay? So let's, if you want to try this yourself, get on with your phone thing there. And we'll see if we can do this. It says, Apple's features is called guided access. It lets you temporarily lock the touchscreen, essentially child-proofing your phone. If you're a parent of young children, it's likely you've experienced the annoyance of getting locked out of your smartphone. Has this happened to any of you parents there? Anyone done this? You can actually get locked out of your own phone by your child, thanks to your children meddling with it. But the days of having to wait hours to get back in are a thing of the past, thanks to a little-known iPhone feature. Here we go. The feature is called Guided Access, and it lets you temporarily lock the touchscreen, essentially child-proofing your iPhone. Apple explains, Guided Access limits your... where is it now? Apple explained, Guided Access limits your device to a single app and lets you control which features are available. You can turn on Guided Access when you let a child use your device or when accidental gestures might distract you. Is that another super chat there? There's another super chat there. Guys, we're busy on the super chats today. £23.99. Look at this. All the way from Armenia. Thank you, Dr. Gregorian. I'm sure you'll get some thanks in there. We're not doing the tickets yet. I haven't done the tickets yet. Patience, dear. Patience. If you don't want to stay for the tickets, go. Don't bother me. Many parents have taken to Twitter in recent months to commend the handy features. So let's see how to do it. So get your iPhone. Get your iPhone. All right. Hang on a minute. Get your iPhone. Where are we now? Right, get your iPhone. To set up Guided Access, goes to Settings, right? So many glasses, dear. Go to Settings, Accessibility, then turn on Guided Access. So where's that then? Guided Access. Oh, there it is. Oh, turning it on. Right, turn it on. Keeps the iPhone in a single app and allows you to control which features are available. To start Guided Access, triple-click the home button in the app you want to use. Well, I don't know what that means. Okay, let's turn on Guided Access. Right, I've turned it on. Tap Passcode Settings, then tap Set Guided Access Passcode. Passcode Settings. Set Guided Access Postcode. Okay. All right. Oh, I better write this down, hadn't I? Otherwise I'll forget it. Hang on a minute. Entering passcode. Okay, right. Right, Guided Access setting. Is that right? I've done that. Enter a passcode, then re-enter it. From there, you can turn off all Face ID or Touch ID as a way to end Guided Access session. I don't get that. Right, okay. So we can turn that off. What happens now then? I don't know. All right, so that's it now. Let's see what happens if we lock it. Right, so I've locked that now. Okay. Now let's try and. Oh, the phone. Well, camera still comes up. Well, that's no good, is it then? How does that work then? Open the app you want your child to use. Well, what app would I want them to use? Well, that's no good, is it? I thought that was going to lock out the camera. Oh. If you want parts of your screen to stop responding, use a finger to tap Guided Access to end this. Oh, I can't be bothered with that now. Well, that's not works, is it? What a useless thing that is. Let's turn it off now. I'm going to turn it back off again. Well, complete and utter waste of time that was. Dear me, I was hoping to lock out the phone completely from evil children. Oh dear. Never mind. Right, let's do raffle tickets, boys and girls. Let's do raffle tickets now, my darling. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's do raffle tickets. Here we go. Raffle tickets. Here we go. 792. Raffle is tomorrow morning. Who's going to win? I don't know. I don't know anything. Let me get my tickets out here. Where are we? Trevor Campbell still got his old Motorola roller, have you? Gosh. Please only ask once for your raffle ticket. If you've already asked, you need to ask again now because they weren't being done yet. Oh, they're going to be out of order. I can't be bothered to put them in order. Right, let's go. Joey Millen, 792. Michael Pullman, 793. Tony King, 794. Matthew Van, 795. Diane Jeb, Diane Jeb, listen out for the numbers. Oh, hang on, I can do it that way, can't I? Hang on. Diane Jeb, 796. Scrolling. 796. Where's that? 796. There we are. Rachel, 797. Mike Responto, 798. Amelia Dodd, 799. Paulie H, 800. Yvonne, 801. $802 for Yvonne. Yvonne, was that Yvonne there? Shania, 802. Michael Lawrence, 803. On his birthday today. Are you doing anything for your birthday, Michael, as a matter of interest? One Man and Sprinter Van is 804. Mandy, 805. 806 for Mick. Mandy, 805, 806. Gary, 807. Sean, 808. Martin, 809. Martin, 8. It jumps, you see. Fran Green, 810. 811 for David and Hemel. Toby, 812. Oh, sorry, Lee. Toby Lee. I'll put that one as Toby Lee today. All right. Trevor Campbell, 813. Jute, Jan and Journalism Group. Hello. Welcome. You're new, aren't you? Welcome to our little bit of madness. If you want a raffle ticket, you have to say raffle ticket, please. And we have the raffle ticket tomorrow morning. We have the raffle tomorrow morning, somewhere between sort of 9:30 and 10:30, usually, somewhere around that time. All right, my darling. Hello, Vectis, 814. Gavin Bass, 815. Heidi, 816. Scrolling. Adrian, 817. You got friends coming over. Good. Okay, have I missed anyone out? Please speak now. Okay, looks like we got to the end of the list there. If I've missed anyone out, please speak now. We've already done LaBelle's one, of course. Okay, my loves, we've already done LaBelle's one. All right, and while we're seeing if there's anyone going to anyone else, Colin K, thank you, 818 Colin. Now, see, I've got the desire now for chocolate biscuits. See, I don't know why that's happened. I've kind of fallen off the wagon a little bit. I don't know why. I'm not going to go. Well, won't be anyone to buy anyway unless I run down to the co-op in the next 2 minutes. Won't be anyone to buy them now anyway. All right, let's do today's birthdays while we're waiting here, boys and girls. Happy birthday on this Sunday, the 8th of March, 2022. Michael Lawrence, who's 40 years old today. Happy birthday, Michael. Happy birthday. Gary Owen today is 32 years old. Peter William Walker. Happy birthday to you, Peter. Are you the lad that plays the piano? I'm not sure if you played the piano or not. You used to play the piano? No, it wasn't. Wasn't you, was it? I got offered a job tonight. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Peter Walker. Stephen React Sharp. You would have bought his music before if you were a bit of a raver. 90s, he was a very big remixer. Lovely chap he is. Stephen React Sharp. Happy birthday to you, Stephen. I think I've only met you twice. I haven't seen you for ages. But happy birthday, Stephen React Sharp. Heidi, you'll know him, of course. JB. Hello, JB. Looking good in that picture, my darling. Happy birthday to you. And Tim Grove's birthday as well. Happy birthday on this Sunday, the 8th of March 2020. And in these days of coronavirus, we have a special birthday celebration video for you all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Twice, coronavirus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday, boys and girls. That's it for the show tonight. Thank you very much for joining us as always. Thank you for your money. We'll work that out and send that straight over. Don't worry about that, my darlings. All will be sorted. And I'll see you again tomorrow morning, somewhere around about 9:30 for our weekly raffle and another bit of a chat. Oh, I haven't got Doctor Who to watch tonight. What have they replaced Doctor Who with? I shall go down and see what's on my television set. Have a nice evening. Thanks very much for watching and listening. And I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Bye-bye now.